The reality is she had 2 children. He had a son.
Hi. Since we're on here speaking about the resilient Jenkins, actually, he has more than one son. Hi, I'm the first baby mama. I'm absolutely embarrassed the fact that that's my sperm donor. I will not be posting my child on here because y'all not gonna know. But my son is almost 12. Since everybody wants to kind of chime in, that man that everybody's saying they have 2 loving parents walked out of his son's life.
No way. So you mean this man has got a baby mama, and that is the one that has even chosen to come out to disclose everything. So guys, this video is a continuation of the last video I posted about the woman with a family of 6 that stays in a 1-bedroom apartment. So after that video went viral, this particular woman, who is the baby mama of the resilient Jenkins daddy, came out and disclosed that she's got a son for him whom he has abandoned for the past 10 years, because she said that child is going to be 12. By the time he left the life of that child was when that child was 2. So we are going to be watching all our responses to this whole drama. So guys, welcome to today's video. If you're new to this space, kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, share, and leave your comments. So let's dive into the video.
When he was 2. Okay. Hasn't seen his son since he was 5. And that's because I reached out to him to come to his kindergarten graduation. And at the time, he only had 1 child, which was the little black boy you guys see in his videos. That's my oldest's little brother. Now, my oldest, who's at the top, because he will be 12, doesn't even know he has 2 other siblings. So no, they didn't meet when he had 1 child. He probably has more. He hasn't paid child support, but he has a PS5. I feel bad for those kids. I literally feel bad for my child's siblings, sad to say, that they have to sleep on the floor. And that man has not changed. And it's disrespectful, mind you, my child's name is being changed. I'm at work, but I keep seeing this shit, and it makes my blood boil. My son doesn't have to worry about anything. He's in a loving home. He has grandparents. He has his aunties, his uncles, close family members that are surrounded. My son is loved, and he knows he's loved. And I'm so glad I kept my son out of that situation. Because I never not wanted my son to not know his dad. And he's asked, and I've tried. I have receipts. I've tried to get him to be a part. Even his son asked, Mommy, I just want to know my dad. Why can't I see my dad? Mind y'all, when that happened, I reached out to him. He read the message, never replied. So I had to put my son in counseling just because I knew it was bothering him, and there was nothing that I could say that was going to help him. I just told him, your dad made choices, and he chose to make those choices. It has nothing to do with you. So for people that are saying like, oh, they're in a 1-bedroom apartment there with 2 loving parents. No, that's not love. You don't put your kids on the floor. You sacrifice for your kids. You don't put your kids on the floor. His priorities were messed up, and that's why we never worked the fuck out. That's why we didn't work out. Because his priorities, as you guys can see, are all messed up. And now you're going viral. For what? And then you continue to make more babies, and you couldn't even take care of the first one that you had. He don't even know you, but he wanted to know you. You don't even know how great of a kid you got. And I'm so blessed that he doesn't have to worry about being in that situation. He would never have to be there. But what I am sad for is, he's never going to know his siblings. And the way Portland is so small, no telling if he would ever run into his siblings when he gets older and not even know it. I have to protect my baby, y'all. I can't even let him see this. He don't have no phone, but I'm sure there'll be somebody out there that can, and he'll see it. So now I have to kind of keep him at bay and let him know myself. But yeah, Andrew, I hope you showed up to your court case for your child support. That was on October 2nd. It is October 29th. See, she said in her live earlier that God has been blessing them. No, baby. God ain't blessing you. Andrew's karma is about to do a 360. And while the Oregon's been looking for you, Andrew Alexander Jenkins, all the shit you've been doing, literally all the shit you've been doing, is going to come back tenfold. Your dad, bless his soul, that he ain't here to see this. You're an embarrassment. I'm sick. But I have the most beautiful son. And he would never be nothing like you. Ever. He has a heart of gold. He's a leader. Do you hear me? My son gets compliments about how he is. He's bright. Oh, he's bright. But that last name that my son is carrying is coming off. Off. You've hurt my son in ways that I can't explain. And he may not show it, but I know sometimes it bothers him. So what I'm going to do is protect my baby. But what I do know, what I really do know, is the 12 years you've been running, no matter if you got clean or not, you're still doing the same bullshit. Same bullshit. 12 years. My baby be 12. And you're still on the same bullshit. And every time, and it's not something that I want to fucking know. Nothing that I want to know. Nothing. You're an embarrassment. She's an embarrassment. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what people are saying. It's an embarrassment. You should be embarrassed. And if you could sleep at night knowing that your kids sleep on that floor and you're able to just be up in a room decked out with a PS5 and you don't even take care of your first child and you think you about to be blessed. Oh no. God don't work like that. God don't work like that. Not the God I serve. Not who I talk to. Now who's protecting me? Now who's been protecting my child? So yeah, keep thinking that they're in a house with two loving parents. No, they're in a house with two selfish parents who don't care about their upbringing and live nasty. And that's why my son was never around. And I'm so glad. And I'm so glad I'm raising a well-mannered young man with the help of my family and my husband. So resilient Jenkins, keep thinking you're about to be blessed. Because shit's about to hit the fan. For you, Andrew. For you. Because I sent it to the case. It's late. And I just want to address the video that I posted earlier. Because I can't sleep. Because it's disturbing my peace just a little bit. First and foremost, let me start off by saying, if y'all know his mom, his sister, his little sister, please respect our privacy, because we're truly embarrassed by this. I'm trying to keep quiet because everybody's asleep and I can't sleep because I'm mad. But please, if y'all know them, if you know his mom, his sister, and his little sister, please respect their privacy. I don't do this social media stuff. I post my nail work and I scroll and I watch videos and I like videos and all that stuff. I don't do this. But I had to respond. Because one thing you're not finna do is play with my child. And sit up here and think you could flaunt something that is undesirable to be in as a parent. To be comfortable in your living situation and then post it on social media. Not everything. And for one, it was kind of stupid because I haven't had no ideas where you were at all. So I guess you thought that this wasn't going to come back. I don't know. But it was a stupid move on your end. But for me to get sleep tonight, I need people to respect my son, if you know him. My inner circle, I already know. Be good. But anything beyond that, just please respect. Because we don't do this social media thing. I definitely don't. I just post like I said, I post my work. I scroll, I like, I giggle, I laugh. I go about my day. And I work. I got 2 other kids I take care of. So I don't do this social media thing. So I'm just going to address this and address it now. Because I'm not going to speak on it anymore. Because I already know how it was going to go. I know how this shit works. I know people will start digging. I know somebody was going to try to say something. You already got people sticking up for him. I think that's weird. It's just weird. People are weird. But I'm just saying, I'm not going to speak on it. So just please respect me and my son's family. If you know us. Don't talk about it. I don't care. I'd rather have not known. And to know that this has been going viral for a week is mind-blowing to me. And quite frankly, I don't understand why you would want to go viral with that. I just don't know. So, and behalf of my family, please respect it. My son doesn't know. I don't need nobody speaking on it until I speak to my son. Because the world is cruel enough as it is. So, with that being said, good night. So, you wanna know what's funny, y'all? This is the recent affidavit I received, right? So, if you've been paying what you said you've been paying, Andrew, why do they need this? Did you do it? Did you do it? Oh yeah, Stephanie. Do you want me to do you want me to send you the message that I sent you back in August with the affidavit? You fucking cluck. Do you? Oh, Andrew, do you want me to go back to my messenger? To my messenger. Do you want me to go back to my messenger? I could pull up all the shit. I don't care how many jobs you had. You never stayed at one. And when he was getting a little itty bitty bit, he wasn't getting much. I remember getting in my account that from the state of Oregon, they sent me 5 cents, nigga. They sent me 5 cents, nigga. You ain't paid much. Sit up there with that bitch. You got me fucked up. I will air your shit out, nigga. Air your shit out, nigga. You got me fucked up. I got receipts. I have every court document that has been sent to me. This is my recent one. Did you show up, nigga? Sit up there stuttering like a motherfucker. You can't even get your motherfucking story straight. You stupid bitch. You pissed me the fuck off. You done set me off. Now I'm unhinged. Got me fucked up. Want to sit there and play stupid. You sit up there in that nasty ass apartment. Don't ever forget, nigga, when you did see my son when he was about 6 or 10 months old, and you took him to some random bitch's house, and she was up in there. She lived like a fucking hoarder, and I took you outside politely, nigga. Don't sit up there and don't play me. I took you outside politely, nigga, and I said, don't let you ever have my baby in a dirty ass house. He was about 6 or 10 months old when that shit happened, nigga. You want to play with me? I told you, don't play with me, Andrew. You know I don't play with me, Andrew. I will air your shit the fuck out. Air it the fuck out. I ain't doing no shit for clout. I don't have to worry about. I'm a normal ass human being. I'm a normal ass human being. I work. I do my nails. I work. I'm a caregiver. I take care of my oldest. I take care of my stepson when we have him. And I have my baby, who will be 6. I ain't got time for no fucking clown. I ain't got to chase nothing, bitch. I ain't got to chase nothing after you motherfuckers. But I will expose you, Andrew, because you ain't done shit. The last time I got a giant-ass payout from the state of Oregon, because it didn't come from you, and the pieces of taxes that I did get, that was back in 2017, nigga. It's 2024. You fucking cluck. Now speak on that, bitch. Hey, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and thank you guys. Like, seriously, thank you guys for the love and support and the kind words. I've also seen some other things. Some of y'all up here is not all the way there. Some of y'all comments, y'all just be saying stuff. Literally just be saying stuff. But I did want to get on here and thank you guys for the love, support, the kind words, and like give you guys an update, because we did talk to my son last night, me and his dad, who's been in his life since he was 3. Literally sat him down yesterday after school. I came home from work on my lunch, and we told him what happened. We told him that his biological father went viral on TikTok, and it wasn't for good. And that he had his siblings sleeping on the floor, and that he's in a room, in a decked out room with a PS5 and flat screen TVs. And I told him, I said I didn't want him to see that because I made a response video to how he left him, and I exposed him. And he asked me, he was like, how many siblings do I have? And I said, well, you have 2 little brothers. And I said, and the person that he's with, she's currently pregnant. And we don't know if it's a boy or girl. And y'all, when I tell you, his eyes welled up, and he just kind of just started falling, and it started making me upset. Me and him both cried. And I told him, I said, you know, like I told you before, it has nothing to do with you. It literally has nothing to do with you. Your dad made choices, and those are the choices he made. And his dad sat between us, and he held us, and then he let us have our moment together. And I just gave him the biggest hug, and I told him, I said, baby, if you need mommy to put you back in counseling, just let me know. I'm here to protect you. That is my job as a mom. As a mom, I'm here to protect you. I will go to hell for you. Literally. I will go to jail for you. Like, you're my baby. You're my firstborn. You're everything. And I know it bothers you. And I know it does. Even though I reassure him all the time, like, you know, it has nothing to do with you. And his dad does the same thing. We tell him it has nothing to do with you. Your biological father made choices. And that's the choices he chose to make. You're still going to be bright. You're still going to be smart. You're still going to be the person you are. You're still going to be great at what you do. Because it has nothing to do with you. But I am going to protect you. I am going to go to war for you. I am going to do everything. And the thing about it is, his sperm donor got up on this internet here and flaunted like he's some great dad. And he's not. He literally walked out of his life. That's why he can't tell y'all. I literally, if I wanted to, I would expose everything. But I don't want to do that because I know one day my son might see this. And I never spoke bad about his dad. Or his father, excuse me. I never spoke bad about his father in front of him. So I'm not going to get on this internet knowing that one day he might see this and I'm speaking crazy. And these are things that he doesn't know. So I want him to have his own opinion, his own judgment. And today, after we came back from trick-or-treating, I asked him, like, you know, since everything came out, how do you feel? And he goes, to be honest, Mom, and literally, this is his own words, y'all. He said, to be honest, Mom, I wasn't thinking about it until you said something. I was like, okay. He was like, yeah, I wasn't thinking about it until you said something. I'm fine. I said, okay. I just went to check in and make sure, you know, because that's a lot. It was a lot on Mommy, and I just went to make sure he was fine, and he's fine. He literally said, I'm fine, Mommy. It's okay. And we changed the subject, and we talked about something else on the way home. And then he went to his other cousin's house to go trick-or-treating. So, like, not trick-or-treating, but to go stay the night with. So I just want to get on here and thank everybody that supported me and people that are in a similar situation as me or went through the same thing as me. You know, I appreciate all the kind words. Like, I really do. I really do. And I'm going to have him make a wish list, and I'm going to have his brothers in on it too, because I know he will want that. And so when we get it, or when I get their wish list from them. So give me some time, y'all. Give me some time. Please give me some time. Because I am a working mom and I be tired and I just be going sometimes. But once I get it, I'll make the wish list on Amazon and then I'll post it in my bio. I'll also post my Venmo in there as well. Yeah. But that was never my intentions. But since you guys want to support him, and I'm all for it. Because that's literally who it's going to go for. It's literally going to go to the kids. Like, my stuff will go for the kids. Like, that they need. Not like what they be doing. I be upgrading they stuff. It ain't going to be like them. Stuff on the floor. You never have to worry about that. That's not me. But, I just want to get on here and thank y'all for real, for real. And Andrew, I told you it was going to hit the fan. Like I told you, everything that you do is going to come back. Everything is going to come back. Literally come back on you. I literally said that. And now look. You thought you was going to get, I don't know what you thought. I literally don't know what you thought. At all. Like that, this wasn't a smart move. This was not a smart chess move, sir. And you out here flying like you a great daddy, and you out here got your kids on the floor, and you still ain't took care of your first one. So I exposed you. And for the people who think I did it for clout or did it for anything otherwise, trust me, I have no reason to. I literally have no reason to. Trust me, before I posted that video, I already sent information to the child support case office, to our case manager, actually. I actually emailed her and sent her information before I posted my first video, about it. I did that after I got home from work on Tuesday. Late at night. 11:57. So I just want to let you guys know I truly appreciate all the love and support. My baby is fine. He will be fine. He will be fine. We talk. I may get on his head top sometimes because he's a preteen. He's almost a preteen. But we talk. And he knows I love him. And he knows I'll go do anything for him. Anything. No matter what. But Andrew, you got everything coming back to you that you deserve. You got everything coming back to you that you deserve. Everything. And I told you karma was going to do a whole 360 once I spoke. And I spoke my truth. And you could sit up there and try to say any and every excuse that you always do, because that's all you do is make excuses. So continue to make them.
This whole drama is just a sad one, and I wonder how people just have kids and walk away from the life of these kids that they have. Like, if you know you're not ready to be a father, if you know you're not ready to be a parent, why give birth to a child? And probably because you have an issue with the other parents, you just want to cut away from that parent and also cut away from the life of that child. Especially if the other parent is creating room for you to, have a relationship with this child. It's a different thing if you're trying to build a relationship with your child and the other parent is cutting you off that child. But when that other parent makes room and you're cutting off from that child, it's really a sad one. It's so sad. The part where she talked about the boy wanting to know his father, that part broke me. Like, imagine a child asking the mother, where is my dad? I want to meet my dad. It's a different thing if the parent or the dad is late and the child is wanting to know the dad, or the mother would know how to navigate that particular issue. But imagine when the parent is alive and the boy or the child is always asking the other parent, where is my dad? Like, you don't just even know what to tell that child. And she also talked about wanting to change the name of the boy, and I totally agree with her. I'm in full support of her changing the name of the child. If you have a child and you're a deadbeat father, you're an absent dad, it makes no sense keeping your name, having that child to bear your name. You're not playing any role, no responsibility, no presence, nothing at all. So it's just better for her to change the name of the child. When the boy grows up, if he still wants to maintain his father's name, he can always go and do that change of name. And also, this woman tried everything possible to bring this man into the son's life. In fact, she said there was a time she had to invite him for his graduation. I think that was when he was 5. She had to invite him. She tried everything possible to bring this man to this son's life, but the man chose not wanting to be in the boy's life. The lady also talked about that one of the reasons why they are no longer together is because his priorities are always his priorities. He's such a selfish man. He's not just selfish, he's also self-centered. He refused to pay child support. Can you imagine? And that is the reason why this man is refusing to work, because he knows once he starts working and he gets his W2, is just going to pay all the child support he's been owing. After listening to all that this lady has said, I can tell she's got a very good communication with her son. She tries to tell the boy everything that is happening. She doesn't want the boy to go out there and hear these things happening from somebody else. So she has gotten the boy involved, also gotten her husband involved, and I can say she's raising a great son. Then a lot of people keep saying that the resilient Jenkins are two loving parents, taking care of their kids, making provision for them. And I'm like, two loving parents that have their kids sleeping on the floor, two loving parents that even after the bunk bed they had in their Amazon wish list was gotten, they still kept that bunk bed right in the kitchen. They couldn't even think of rearranging the house and take these kids into the bedroom and get themselves out in the living room and, just rearrange the settings of their house. No, they didn't do that. These two people are two selfish and self-centered parents who do not care about the safety of their kids. And this baby mama also, I can tell she still has his family in mind, because she had to come out and plead with people not to involve his family, his mother, his sisters in this matter. She's such a loving and a caring baby mama. So guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. If you are new, kindly subscribe, like the video, share, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye bye.